Okay, gang, today I want to discuss... Did I really start out by saying okay, gang? We're gonna go solve a mystery? I mean, it's not as dorky as saying, what up, YouTube? Anyways, today we're gonna discuss Nadalia, Broom Tower, and the beings contained within. Not sure if I'll do one of these follow-ups for every lore video, since many don't really need too much clarification. Some will be pretty simple and short, but I'm not going to pass on a chance to discuss the Children of Dark, which are easily my favorite antagonists in the series, and in my opinion, the truest saving grace of Dark Souls 2. Now, in regards to Nadalia being the strongest of the Children of Dark, that should be obvious. That's certainly not just my interpretation. I feel like the games make it pretty clear that she is when you really break it down. She split her soul into over 12 pieces. I think it's over 12. I think there's like 12 Ashen Idols, and then Rame has one, I believe. It's been a while. But each individual piece became a nigh indestructible Ashen Idol with the ability to heal nearby allies, summon enormous pillars of black fire, create Ashen soldiers, or even inflict a curse over an affixed area. I mean, her soul's description even states that she bore, quote-unquote, inconceivable strength. So I stand by my statement in the video that this is due to Manus's greatest desire, basically his strongest emotion, or what have you, being simply to be left alone. He simply wished for solitude. There's also the fact that she was able to shed her physical form and continue on in the first place, which is pretty friggin' cool, honestly. Forget how powerful that is. That's just awesome. Clearly, Nadalia was the absolute most powerful child of Dark. Alright? And if you disagree, fight me. Fight me IRL! The Iron King and his lack of a queen. Now, while we do meet and, of course, fight Mytha, the so-called baneful queen, and Gilligan does mention something about her past, being wed to a prince in the nearby castle, Gilligan is full of crap. So I don't think his word is really trustworthy or accurate. But specifically in my cycle, or I guess rather Adrioa's cycle, it's just my interpretation, he's just a tad bit mistaken. Mytha was to be wed to the Iron King before he was the Iron King. Once the man rose to power, he forgot all about poor Mytha. I mean, you know the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the women chase 20% of the men. And as powerful and influential as the Iron King did eventually become, why would he remain monogamous? The man was an egotist, clearly. He was cruel, possibly just unfeeling. I mean, he murdered his closest ally, Alon, so... But I'll have to fill in the gaps on this in its own video, which I will be doing. I'm not just saying that. I really want to talk about the Iron King. I want to talk a bit about Mytha. I want to talk about the bells. The bell! The bells! Stay away from our bell. It belonged to the princess and prince it do. There's no way that's staying in. We're cutting that part out. That was embarrassing. So why do I believe that the Pursuer is one of Nadalia's iron automatas? Well, my friends, let us take a look at what we know. The Pursuer hunts undead. The same kind of being who slew Manus. The Pursuer is not a single being, as we see more than one at once in the, the county hall of Drangleic Castle. We also see the Pursuer rise from a dark fog when it appears in areas other than its official boss room or the platform where the eagle drops it off. Also, the only two places in the OG Dark Souls 2 where you fight the Pursuer both have connections to the Iron King and thus Nadalia. One area is, of course, in the Smelter Demon's room, and the other is in the Forest of Fallen Giants, which has a door that is opened with an old key found in the Iron Keep. It's also where you find Rame's shield, so loose but further connection. Which, by the way, some people don't know this, but Scholar of the First Sin, like the official version on the next-gen consoles after the 360, that is basically a remaster. Like, that's not the original game. If you started with that, I feel bad for you. Because that's like the Master Quest version of Dark Souls 2. If you started with that, don't, like, just go back and play the original. You will fly right through it. You will just steamroll the whole game, because that version is just way worse. Good God. Oh, by the way, before we're going to be wrapping up, but did anyone notice, did you catch the blatant Terminator reference when I briefly spoke of the pursuer in the Nadalia video? That pursuer is out there. It can't be reasoned with, and it will never, ever stop. Yeah. Yeah, I was quoting, well, I was paraphrasing Kyle Reese.
How kind of you. You've watched to the end. Subscribe to the channel. It took so long editing the video. Having to re-record every line when the first time screwed up. It was unbearable.
Oh, it'll haunt my dreams.